Because it has. So much has happened. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm going to give it a second. I know. Everybody's like, why you ain't been on live? I told y'all I wasn't going to be on live for the next couple of days. I tried to tell y'all that. Sorry, y'all. Let me get a comfy spot. Yes, girl. Call here. Go get my phone. Okay. Go get mommy phone. You can call daddy. But anyways, y'all, I'm debating if I'm going to upload another vlog. Y'all see me being consistent these last couple of days, girl. I have been. But I do have a vlog that's pretty much edited and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna put it up though today. Hey Ju, how are you, sis? How you doing? Man, March has went by so... Thank you. Oh, shit. Girl, March has went by so goddamn fast. I'm like, Xavier's birthday on Friday? Child. March is over, but you know what? I'm glad. I'm ready for it to be over because I'm tired. How y'all doing today? Hey, Rosa. You're amazing. So are you, Jude. You're so sweet. You always show me love, and I really appreciate that. How y'all doing? What it do? It's been a while. We ain't talked. But I've been trying to post every day and be consistent. I said, you know what? I ain't even going to say I'm doing March Madness. I'm just going to post. Post. But, you know, I'm so excited. I've been working on so many amazing things behind the scene. I can't wait. But how y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Yo, I'm sorry I got this. We just got back. Well, I got back yesterday. And let me just say, Panama was cold, girl. Cold as hell. But I feel like every time we go, it's always cold. What have you guys been up to? I'm laughing because I'm trying to read. I said maybe I can read these questions that I got on Instagram. I be boy, I'm telling y'all. Consistency do matter because people be really like, people be fucking with you, you know? Like so many people hit me up and was like, you're not doing a Q&A on Friday? I said I did a story before telling y'all I wasn't going to do no Q&A. Pay attention. But no, I appreciate that. Or people hitting me up talking about, Sierra, you ain't been on live. I haven't caught you on live. I'm like, y'all lightweight be fucking with me a little bit.
Mommy.
I love you. Thank you, Tequila. How you doing, sis? I need well, I was gonna send you a text message a little bit later, but are you good? Have you went through the course? How are things going? Did you go through those modules that I was telling you about? Cause you know we supposed to be meeting tomorrow. You know we supposed to be meeting tomorrow, sis. It's funny. I was thinking about you earlier today. Well, cause the vlog that I'm getting ready. I don't know if I'm uploading today. Well, since I'm getting on live, this should count. The vlog that I'm gonna upload today, I was talking to you in it, and like we was doing our initial one-on-one and stuff. I'm from the United States. Is it Rihanna? Indiana. Hi, Kimberly. That's a cute name. Yes, I've been working on. Okay, cool. All right, let me know. I mean, like I said, I was gonna send you a text message, but let me know if you you know, I know it can be a lot overwhelming in the first week, so let me know if you still want to meet tomorrow and stuff and go over some stuff. But I don't want to. Do you have to be rude? Why don't you go in your room? That's why I came in here. That's why I came in here, girl. But yeah, I'll text you together. I'm sorry. Let me not get on here and talk about that. Hello everyone. Love the hair, Sierra. Thank you. You did? Did I miss you? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, trying to remember everybody's name, your real name. Time and Peace. Who is that? I know who that is. I can't remember. Because it's so many of y'all that got y'all different names on here, and I'm like, baby, y'all be telling me y'all name, and I know it, but then I might put it with the wrong person. So, girl, not show the baby now. She don't need to be seen right now. Yes, girl. Okay, well, that's why I turn on the TV in your room. I turn on the TV in the family room.
Yes.
Okay, well, you want me to go back downstairs? Because that's why I came in here. You know, girl, bye. I really like your name. That's a cute name, Kimberly. I guess I gotta go back down to my office. I'm getting kicked out of my own damn room. Ain't that something? You can have it. But anyways, guys, hold on. Because the kids, I was trying to run away from the goddamn kid. Girl, I thought you was going to be up there. Leave me alone, please. I just need 5 minutes. Okay, hey y'all. I'm sorry. You know, having these damn kids. You don't love them, but you know, girl, I came in here to get. Zyla, please leave me alone. Okay, anyways. Okay, so I wanted to answer some questions because when I did a Q&A, didn't nobody want to ask me shit. But then the moment that I don't do a Q&A, people want to ask me questions. So I'm going to log on to my Instagram real quick and pull it up because I figured that these questions will help. I'm sorry, if this is the first time y'all see me, my name is Sierra Jonay. I'm a wife, mom of two. And I'm usually on here showing moms how to make money online with digital products. That's how I got started. That's what really kind of like changed my life. Stop you putting stuff in my head. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. Shania, right? Yeah. Okay, see, and I'm thinking, girl, that's what I said. I be tearing y'all names up. Okay, I knew that, sis. I knew that. Good night, Kimberly. Mommy. What, girl? Mommy. But yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get organized. So yeah, so usually I get on here and answer questions to show people how they can make money online with digital products. If you do not know what digital products is, this is a question that I get all the time. Basically, it's kind of any form of an online promotion of something. Think of it as this way. I'm sorry, my foundation looks like it don't match my skin right here. Sorry, y'all. That kind of threw me off. But my matte foundation match, okay? I know my color. Hey, Macy, how are you? Is it Maisie? Maisie, hey. But yeah, y'all. So if y'all don't know what a digital product is, basically it's anything that you can sell online. Basically, look at it this way. You know how when you be ordering shit from Shein and you gotta wait on it, and you be pissed that you gotta wait on it, and you be clocking every 5 minutes, like, where's my product? Because that's me. Maybe I'm not gonna do that. But digital products, you know, is basically being able to get something that you want instantly. That's basically what it comes down to. And a lot of people get so overwhelmed when they hear that terminology. They think it's either a scam, an MLM, or whatever like that. But honestly, we live in a world where people are willing to pay for a skill that they can kind of obtain instantly, right? So that's really kind of the best way to think about it when it comes to it. It can be an actual product. It could be an ebook, a guide. I feel like when it comes to the whole ebook guide thing, that's where it should be getting lost in the sauce. Zyla, go back upstairs. Because that's where you said you wanted to be, so go upstairs. Okay. Bye. I'm sorry, y'all. Because I really ain't going to be here long. I just wanted to explain this. My bad. My apologies. Yeah, so I think a lot of people get kind of, and because it's funny, I was watching a video, and I'm still debating if I want to like react to the video, or if I want to, I don't know if I want to save it for my little podcast. But what, Kimberly, you from girl, what's that say? VC Ilinda y follow porque aquí. Okay, baby, I don't know what that means, but okay. I love your name, it's so cute. Dookie Vlogs. I've seen your name before. You find this like you like light skin. See, I'm sure you heard. I hear that all the time. I do not see it. That and Jennifer Hudson. I'll be like, baby, y'all got to see me in real life to know that I don't look like neither one of them. But okay, but hey, they're both beautiful women, so I'll take it. But yeah, y'all. So as far as digital products, that's what it is. So, but anyways, this video that I watched the other day, very, very interesting. And the girl was basically saying like, you know, a lot of these influencers, I don't consider myself an influencer, baby. I'm just a digital creator. Okay. I'm just a digital marketing mama. Okay. Now I'm just playing though. I mean, I'm a consider myself like a micro creator. I do YouTube. I've done UGC. I've done all that bullshit, whatever like that. But no, like I really kind of like understood her stance on it. One, I think it's interesting because I know a lot of people when they ask, you know, when they reach out and they want information, they're like, what's a scam? So basically you're trying to get me to buy a course to turn around and get me to sell the course to other people. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you're doing. But at the same time, I feel like where the line hit is a lot. Yes, that is absolutely a scam in some cases. For some people are doing that where it's like basically I need to recruit people to try to sell the shit, right? And like I said, I get how that makes sense. But like in my case, for example, I started with a course called Digital Wealth Academy, right? And in that course, yes, it teaches you how to sell the course, but it also teaches you how to brand yourself. It teaches you about social media, how to actually grow on social media. It teaches you mindset shifts that you need if you want to make $1 million. And you can apply these skills to any business, not just that. So again, I know there are a lot of, and honestly, I feel like, because this is another question that was in my inbox. A lot of people ask me, why am I willing, I guess, to help people, or why don't I charge more and more people be charging, like, more, whatever, like that. And I'm like, well, because one, I ain't trying to be funny or no shade to nobody but like half the time, motherfuckers is gonna fall off anyway. I'm just gonna say it. People gonna fall off anyway. So it's like, it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, I could, not even trying to be funny and not saying that I bank off of that, but I'd be like, and keeping it all the way 100 with y'all, tell y'all the truth. So y'all know. Yeah, a lot of people that do this and they're excited and they're hype in the beginning or whatever like that. I mean, just from the space, like I'll be in digital marketing, technically in this space, it'll be a year, let's just say May 1st. We'll say May 1st, because technically it was the end of April, May 1st. I didn't get my first sale until like May the 12th, I think, or something like that last year. But that's why I'm willing to help people. I mean, one, I'm willing to help people and I really want people to go through with it, but I'm saying a lot of people are going to fall off. They just do, right? Because people don't have enough discipline to actually go through the course, learn these skills to apply it to something else. Like I tell people all the time, I'm almost at a point where I can say I can almost say I'm a multi six-figure earner in a minute, baby. A couple more $1,000. We can say that, but no. And not, people be, child, I want to get on here and vent, y'all, but I'm trying not to, because I know this is going to go too long. That's why my words ain't coming out right. Hey, Tori. Hey, Shamika girl. But yeah, so like I said, I just thought that was a really interesting standpoint on where she was coming from, because she was like, it's a scam. They lying to you. This, and that. And I'm like, but that really ain't true, though. Like I said, and it's so important for y'all to get out here and do y'all research. That's the best advice I can give anybody. Like I tell people all the time, like, girl, I'll help you. You know what I mean? We can get on the phone. We can get on a call. I always offer free 15-minute calls, even though that shit always goes over 15 minutes, but still. I always offer free 15-minute calls because I genuinely want to help you, because I think it is important. And I think for people out there that are interested in getting into digital marketing somehow, some way, which I think you should, because it really is a low risk, business you can start. I mean, like, even like print on demand, you can start that shit for literally $0, bro, and people still won't do it. People still won't do it. So, and it's just like another big part of being successful in it is, I don't know. It's gotta be, I always tell people it's gotta be more than money. Sorry. Thank you, Tori. Hey girl, Kimberly says she's listening in Portuguese, and she says, okay, you better translate, baby, because I ain't know what she was saying. You see, I tried to say it. I said, baby, I want to have an accent so bad. I saw that video. You did, Shamika? I thought it was really, like, again, like, I don't want to say too much because I really want to either film a video or, like I said, I want to do a podcast episode on it. But, like, I be so offended, like, because y'all, like, I know y'all don't know me, so I fall off bad. Should I start completely a new page? I mean, I'm all for revamping the page, baby, using people that you got. But for some people, I think it's like a clarity, a cleansing thing. Like, it just helps them feel more organized. They do start separately, but baby, one thing about it, baby, I will rebrand. There's nothing wrong with a good rebrand, sis. No, but Shamika, I'm glad somebody else seen the video too. So, like, I don't know how you felt about it, but like, as a person, like, again, y'all, I know y'all don't know me, but like, why y'all think I be showing up like how I do? And like, baby, some days you see me, faces beat. Today's one of those days. Not necessarily, I ain't got my lip liner on, but I'm just saying, but most of the time y'all see me, I'm crusty, dusty, and musty, because again, like, there is nothing about me that y'all don't have. There is nothing about that I'm doing. Like, baby, I ain't go to school for this and get a degree in this, baby. Did my research, and even outside of DWA, I still constantly am doing my research and trying to perfect my craft. But as I'm watching this video, I'm like, I'm really kind of offended but then at the same time, I do know that there are a lot of scams out there, but like, define scam, because like I said, like, technically, did y'all know that Mary Kay was considered an MLM? I didn't know that. I didn't sell it or anything like that, but I'm like, I fucked with it. And I mean, so that's why I'm like, can we really talk about like scam? To me, scamming is like, you're guaranteeing, because that's one thing that I never do. You ever talk to me, if I ever coach you, mentor, we ever had a conversation, baby, I ain't never guaranteed, because baby, you can turn around and I've seen people make more money than me and I mentor them. So You know what I mean? Yes, girl. Cause you being petty, cause you didn't have nothing to say. Bye. Bye, Zyla. Get up out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. She really trying me, cause baby. I said, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get on live. The kids is chilling. Hey girl. Hey sis, how are you? Okay, where am I at? That was Bronte, and then yeah. So okay, and that's what kind. And I'm like, I don't really. Was them women scamming us? Cause baby, I used to fuck up some Avon, Mary Kay, all of that. And so that's why I'm like, define scam, right? Again, this kind of goes back to, and a lot of people, when people do comment on my page, y'all, and they be like, "Oh, you're a scammer, you're scamming people, or whatever." Like, I literally will have, I would be like, "I'm so sorry you feel that way. Like, you need to change your mind. Like, your mindset is a scam, y'all. The scam is us motherfucking going to work, making somebody else's goddamn dreams come true, and begging, can we have a day off, or begging, can I take a motherfucking vacation, or begging, can I get some time off because I need a mental break. Like, that's the fucking scam, and it's like people be having it all like wrong, and that's why again. I know y'all don't personally know me, but I'm just saying as a person who, I don't know, like, I don't know if there's a type of person or what you call it, but like, I'm somebody that never takes a risk. I'm someone that never, I don't know, like, I'm just a straightforward, like, baby, you know, we gonna do about the book because I don't need no more problem. I done been through too much in my life, right? And this is why I talk about this so much, to literally, like, y'all be having to catch myself every day because I'll be this close to quitting, but I don't be doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, baby, all I gotta do is click a button. But when I tell y'all that being able to get to be yourself, showing up, I will say this. I feel like in digital marketing, if you want to be successful in it, yeah, you have to be a person that wants to help people. That's important. that's important, you know, and you have to be willing, because y'all, when I'm telling you, talking to people from all over the world, different personalities, girl, and for the most part, I get along with everybody. You know, that's probably I would say about the hardest thing about it, but to literally be in a position in this world where like the shit is literally handed to you on a motherfucking platter, and all you have to do is like, I'm seriously, the best way I can relate it to is like working out. If a motherfucker give you the game plan, like literally down to the T, the game plan, what you should be eating, a diet, you know what I'm saying, your exercise routine. Not saying that it's guaranteed, because you know, as moms, it's hard trying to lose your little belly fat. I get that. Shit can be difficult. It's gonna make sense in a minute here, y'all. Y'all know I'll be getting all over the place. But again, it's just kind of one of those things. The hardest part is like people having the mindset and being disciplined. But I don't want to say I guarantee that you could be successful, but I guarantee you could be successful. And as I'm watching this video, I was just like, she really on here saying like, this is scamming these people. Now, I will say this, motherfuckers do be faking the funk and lying about their numbers. Totally, I respect that. And that's, again, that's why I purposely was like, hey, y'all, I ain't make no money today. I didn't. Baby, it's been 4-5 days. There's been a week. I think the longest I ever went with, I didn't see a consistent something. Well, it'll be like a $10 here, but $50 here. So I guess you can't really say that. But no, basically like me not selling. I don't sell DWA every day, y'all. Like, I don't. You know, and anybody that's saying that, I don't even, well, that's another story. I ain't gonna talk about that. But I will say that, yeah, people do be faking they numbers, their lifestyle. And I get that. But as far as the information and learning it, like, baby, if it was a scam, why do you think so many people are doing it? If it was a scam, why would it be $1 billion industry? If it was a scam, why when you go on Forbes list and all these different like high paying jobs list, it's literally listed as the #1 job, digital marketing, being a business coach. Again, being a resource or helping people, y'all, because motherfuckers are always gonna need help. Okay, like that's where the money is, and regardless of your background, your knowledge, or whatever you think that you may not have or that you lack. Again, and I'm guilty of this too. It could be something as simple as you on your job, you good at Excel. Okay, put together an Excel course for dummies. I guarantee you somebody buy that, like they would. You know what I mean? PowerPoint. I don't know, whatever. Like, whatever you're good at, if it's, y'all, I'm telling you, and now that I have helped people and I've seen it with my own eyes, I be like, a motherfucker could really put together anything. There's a girl that I work with, she helps people design, like, she helps people find their style, put their style together. Sells little, like, basically, like, I ain't even trying to be funny, y'all, like, I ain't even trying to be funny. And I've said this to her, too, so I'm sure if she watches this live or if you ever see it, You know, I ain't trying to be funny, girl. But like, I was like, I don't know how the fuck you gonna sell this, but was able to put together like different looks and knowing how to pick your, like, I have seen men, and have helped men show you how to cut hair. Of course, put it together. People have bought the shit. Different moms, you know, recipes that you can get under $20. You know how crazy that shit will go right now? And this is, baby, eggs is $30. So good luck trying to make something for $20, but they'll find it, you know, couponing, y'all. Like literally anything you can put it together, you know, put it in an instructional way, whether that's in a guide, an ebook, a course, and sell it. People will buy it. I tell you all the time, DoorDash. I mean, not saying that you could, you know, but DoorDash, motherfuckers will pay extra $20 for some goddamn Chick-fil-A. You be complaining when you go get Chick-fil-A in person, but you're going to pay an extra $20. You know why? Because you want it right then and there. And that's what a digital product is. Being able to buy something, I'm getting it right then and there. I want access to this right then and there. Oh, you going to show me how to cut hair? Boom. I can start today. Like that's all it is. There is no scam. Again, the scam is, I think, when you start getting into the other levels of it, again, like how much people are saying they're making. Do I necessarily... I don't bet, because look... I don't think motherfuckers lying when they be saying they make $100K a month. I could see that. I could see it. Like if you have the following, see, and that's where the hang up be coming in at, because people be like, well, I just, you know, okay, let me just say this. I know when motherfuckers is lying because I'm like, one, your following's not giving, and it hasn't grown. It's hard to say looking at somebody's lifestyle to tell if they lying. Because I live a very simple life, baby. Like, trust, baby, don't get it twisted. Baby was living good before I got here, okay? Before we started doing digital marketing. I'm at the point where we're trying to pay this bitch off, okay? So that I won't say, but if you really apply the work, and if you had a large following, and even with low ticket items, y'all, I don't think making $100K. I don't think that's impossible. I don't. Now $1 million a month. I don't think anything is impossible with God, honestly. Valerie, you a hater. You really a hater, bro. Because you wasn't in here. Go upstairs. Bye. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. She messing up my vibe. Because I've been playing with them all damn day. And mama can't have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But yeah, y'all. So I don't know. Like I said, I've been wanting to talk about it. Y'all know y'all mine. I be having to get on here and tell y'all how I be feeling, because baby, he don't give a damn. He don't care. But yeah, when I seen the video, like I was really, as a person that do this and that's true to this, I was a little offended. I said, girl, no, because now you're gonna have all these people thinking that, and it's like, to be a part of so many different people being able to change their lives and change their situations and buy their first homes and buy their first car, like. There's a young lady she's 17 now, getting ready to graduate. Like, she bought her first car that I mentored her with a digital starting digital marketing. You know what I mean? So like, as an advocate or whatever you want to call it, like, I'm just like, girl, how you gonna say that? Like, working a job is a motherfucking scam, okay? But there's good things about it. You know what I'm saying? People have to get out here and learn for themselves, but do your research. If y'all don't take nothing from me, like, again, I tell people all the time, I'll help you, I'll answer questions. Baby child, I told y'all on one of the vlogs the other day, girl on the wire by name mama was trying me. Motherfuckers be asking me like, hey, Sierra, I got DWA from, I bought it because of you, but I bought it from someone else. Can you help me and sit with me and talk to me for 4 hours a day and help me with my personal strategy? I'm like, no, but I will answer genuine, like, for real. Like, for real, I'll help y'all. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's a scam when a motherfucker being straight up with you and they like, nah, bitch, I'm not gonna help you. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And listening, so if I ever talk to you, you probably wonder like, hey, why did you ask me that? That's why I be asking, like, well, who did you get the course from? Are they not helping you? Because one thing about it, baby, I don't play about my people. If you bought something from me and you ain't if you ain't personally reached out, that's on you. Because I'm at a point now where I'm just like, I can't, it's just too much. I can't do that anymore. But like, I'm big on like helping people. And I think if you want to see longevity in this, you have to be a resource, and everything can't be about money, y'all. Y'all know how many times I be on the phone with motherfuckers. I ain't getting no kind of money for that. Like, I'm not getting nothing, but it's like, God always finds a way to make sure I'm good regardless, you know? So I think being a good person and being someone that wants to help, that's really all you need. And discipline. To be successful in digital marketing. It's not hard. It's not like, y'all, I've helped people all the way up to the age of 67 years old, And it was, who chat. Every time I think about it, it was a struggle, but we got through it. You know what I mean? I just feel like if you can copy and paste, baby, you can do digital marketing. Okay, sis need community or support. Yeah, maybe somebody scammed her. I mean, and that's what I was thinking, but it was just like for that person to have that size of a platform and to say that, but to say it so, I wouldn't even say it was broadly. Like she was very like ebooks and courses and da da da, and I'm like, but baby, it's not like for real. As a genuine, like baby, I'll take a lot of text tests. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not though. It's really out here changing motherfuckers' lives now again. And I'm even like, I don't like. I tell you all the time, I've bought different courses and different like ebooks prior to me. Basically, I guess you could say looking up finding DWA. And although I didn't necessarily get anything out of those products, I didn't consider them a scam. Yeah, it was still valuable information or whatever like that. At the time, I just felt like I already kind of knew that, or it was surface level information. But even then, I mean, so that's why I'm like, can we define scam? Because I feel like people just want to run with that term, and it's like scam, okay? And that's why I said it. So was Avon, because everybody says MLM and all that's a scam. So that's why I'm like, but Avon and Mary Kay, was that? I mean, granted, I get you selling shit to sell the shit to get somebody else to sell the shit, but like, people just be out here throwing shit out because it's like, that's where the misery and, what I'm saying, birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? When people haven't been exposed to shit, like, it's just like growing up poor, right? Growing up broke. You tend to say, and I used to be guilty of this, like, oh, that's just something that rich people do, or that's just something da. But it's like, no, that's normal. That's normal. You need to change your motherfucking mindset. You wouldn't think everything was a goddamn scam or it would be too good to be true. Like, good things can happen. Good opportunities are out there for you to change your life. Yes, it requires work. Yes, it requires discipline. But if everything, you don't give nothing a motherfucking chance, but baby, you cool with going to go to that job, you know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers might let your ass go any day. Because now we basically are working jobs that are at will, whatever the fuck it's called. So again, define scam. Who's your favorite person? Jesus. You get your product when you pay, yeah. Avon and Mary Kay. Shamika, tell them. That's why I'm like, so y'all say, so that's the biggest scam in his, because like I said, that's an MLM. And that's why I'm like, now I don't really know too much about like, I don't really know too much about like the scamming MLMs. But again, like, how is something a scam when people have made money from it? Like legit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so define that. Can we like, I think like, what is the terminology of scam? Because to me, scam is like I paid for something and I didn't get what I was told that I was paid for. You know what I mean? Or because it's just like, I think that was something else that she said in the video. She was like, people don't be communicating. And I see that a lot too, because I don't comment as much as I would like to inside of the community in DWA, but I do try to go through and read the comments because again, I'm a believing, y'all, the key to making money is solving motherfuckers' problems. So, baby, if I see a plethora of people saying the same shit, I'm gonna be like, let me figure out a solution so I can solve their problem. But, I think a lot of people were saying, like, for example, I seen a couple of comments in there where people were saying, well, I think that DWA is about to be a scam because I bought it with MRR and now it's switching over to affiliate. But, baby, and this is how I know you ain't made no money. If you actually taking the time, research the information, and like, where is the scam? Help me understand. So with MRR, yeah, you can sell the course, but you can't make any changes to it. You can't literally change anything. You can sell it to other people for 100% profit. But by you selling it for 100% profit, you still have to sell it on a platform where there's fees that process your motherfucking money that you get. On top of the fact, on that website that you use it, if you about your business or if you handle your business, you're gonna have to pay taxes on that money, right? You may not have to pay for it up front, but that's something still to consider. Like, y'all, I don't like, since I've done this, like, I take my shit very serious. My income that I get from digital marketing, baby, I be overdoing it. 30% out of everything. Because I don't want no goddamn problem. Baby, I have been audited before and it was hell. Where now with affiliate, yeah, it's 85% commission, but if I choose that I don't want to have a stand store, if I just want to, be on YouTube or whatever like that and post my link in my Instagram or in my YouTube description, I can without having to worry about hosting a store, and I can just resell this product. Hey, y'all, click this link, and you can learn high income skills. You can learn how to sell, create and sell a digital product, market yourself, brand yourself, grow on social media, create other multiple streams of income for yourself. Click that link down below. That's all you got to do. Where's the scam? And I tell you all the time, with Stripe, I used to in-store. So with Stripe, when they take my money, yeah, I sell you the course for $497. But before taxes, from Stripe, I walk away with $461. Now, I think I did the math. It's gonna be $422. Where, baby? If you hurting over $40, like something's not giving. Something's going on. You know what I mean? And so, I'm just big on like trying to go through it and really, I just be really trying to understand because like one, I feel like it helps me be prepared because again, I be talking to a whole bunch of people, y'all, that be wasting my motherfucking time to ask me these type of questions and stuff, and I be just trying to be prepared. But like, define scam. I'm really trying to understand scam because like I said, the best way I can, when I think of scam, I don't know about y'all. What y'all think? What is a scam to y'all? Let me know. Put it in the comments. But like when I think of scam, it's you saying, if I say, hey, you're going to make $1 million by next week if you get this course. Click the link right now. You're going to get this course. You're going to get this $9 million. That's the scam. But at the same time, and this is another thing that people don't be wanting to talk about, baby, can't nobody promise you nothing. Can't nobody. I love me some Myron Golden or whatever like that. Can't nobody promise you nothing. So, and at the end of the day, we have to be real adults, do our research, and be smart about certain things too, though, right? If anybody has promised you that you're gonna make 100, even if like again, I made my first 6 figures in 9 months. I know people that I've mentored that made 6 figures in 6 months, in 7 months. I can't guarantee, like, what the hell? I don't, baby, baby, if that was the case, what is the Powerball? What's the Mega Million? Shit. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. People need to get out here and do their own motherfucking research, y'all. But again, if you look this up for yourself, different articles, because motherfuckers always be quick to try to bring up a case study or something like that. Look it up for yourself and find out for yourself. And not only that, you can create your own product. I personally, just from my experience from mentoring people, I'm doing something to make money like now. I personally don't recommend going that route. I recommend going the done for you route because it literally is training wheels for your success. Like, I feel like that. It's like you get your little practice in. Okay, I'm selling this little product. Okay, baby, I've been slinging these DWAs. Damn, I done made 6 figures. Damn, I'm about to make my second 6 figures. All right, it's time to step off now. I can do my own thing versus you trying to come out the gate. You really don't have that support. Like, yeah, you can go on YouTube, find information. You can hop in different master classes again, but like to have something like DWA for me personally, it is a reference. Anytime I'm working on my business or whatever like that, I have a question about something, I'll go back inside and I'm like, damn, I need to go over branding, or, oh, I'm working on creating my course. Okay, let me go through this module and see like how can I portray this or redo this where it makes sense for my audience and stuff like that, y'all, because that's all the fuck this is. That's why I be trying to tell everybody, baby. And people are like, well, I can't get into it because everybody is doing it. Baby, walk down the motherfucking cereal aisle. How many goddamn boxes of cereal is? They didn't give a damn. Cookies and cream or Oreo, baby, they got Pop-Tart cereal. They didn't give a damn. And so it's just like, again, that's why all of this comes down to motherfucking mindset. Okay? Because I hear people that be like, yeah, I know I don't talk about DBA as much. And I ain't knocking or whatever. I just, to each his own, right? But like people like, DBA is so hard to sell. DBA is so hard to sell, whatever. But why though? It's not even hard to sell. Baby, it's cheap. It's cheaper. Again, you have to learn your product. You got to educate yourself. You got to believe in it. If you are just trying to get into digital marketing for a fast, quick, get rich quick scheme, baby, you wasting your time. It's going to be in the long run. And again, for some people, it can happen in a couple of days. It can happen in 3 months. It can happen in 6 months. It can happen. I tell people all the time, yeah, technically going the done for you route, yeah, I made my first sale in 5 days. But if we want to be technical, how long I've been trying to sell digital products, baby, I didn't make no real money until 7 months in. But a lot of people hop into this and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm giving up. It's been 30 days. Like, I hear so many people like, well, it's just not working out for me, so I'm taking a mental break. After 30 days, you haven't even touched the surface, baby. Like, your first 30 days, you need to be educating the motherfuckers about your product. pre-launching it and stuff. 30 days, like that's it. Like again, like, and that's where the scam I think is coming in. It's not guaranteed for you to happen, but you could get yourself. There's been people where I'm like, hey girl, go through the course. You know, baby, if you ever bought anything from me, I always tell people like, hey, give yourself some time. You know what I mean? I gotta have put my motherly voice on. Give yourself some time. You know, I always say give it like 5 to 6 days. Baby, I've had people that literally have bought DWA off of me and they sold it the same day. I'm like, damn girl, like, did you go through it? She was like, no, I was just talking about, I just was saying everything that you, and yeah, some people luck up like that. That's cool. But I'm saying again, if you want longevity in this, because y'all, like I said, there's days where I don't make no money. There's weeks. There's been, like I said, on some real shit, like I maybe made $500 in a week. But to be at the level that I'm at right now, like, yeah, back when I first started, that was a lot to me. I was like, I'm just grateful to make that. Because like I said, I wanted to make $1,000 and I was happy with that. But to see and to reach a level where it's like, bro, I'm literally making $2,000-$3,000 a day. That's why I'm saying, like, and I don't even be applying my motherfucker, baby. When I first started, baby, I'm telling you, and this is another thing I was gonna tell y'all. Like, it don't got nothing to do with your following. It don't got nothing to do with your sorry, y'all, I lost my train of thought. Subscribers and shit. Like, it really don't. Like, y'all, I do not have a large following. And some of my creator friends or whatever like that have way bigger followers than me. And we be going over our numbers, and I'm like, which I'm grateful for that they're so honest and open with me. And I'm like, here I am beating myself up. Baby, I'm up here doing it with the 300,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscriber people. But it's like, is your message clear? Are you real? Are you willing to help? Like, that's really what it comes down to, y'all. I promise you. Like, that's why I be like, I ain't gonna get on here and tell y'all no lie, don't tell y'all no bullshit or whatever, but it requires work. Like I said, there's times, y'all, I sit at this motherfucking computer for 8, 9, I'm working on something right now. I sit at this bitch for 10 hours a day, like straight, not doing my job shit. Working on that. So it's like, it comes down to how bad do you actually want it? Do you really want to change your, and again, that's another thing that I be getting offended by, because motherfuckers be like, well, it's just not working out for me. Or, you know, I just don't, like, I ain't nobody ever said nothing negative to me, but like, I get like, cause baby, you haven't even tried. You posting one time a day, two, 3 times a week, and you like, this shit is a scam. This was too good to be true. I knew, but it's like, baby, until you can say you went hard for 6 months, go hard for 6 months, post every day, 3 times a day. I guarantee you, if you don't every day, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday too, I guarantee you, at minimum, and I'll minimize it because I don't ever try to guarantee no more money. At minimum, you should make at least $5,000. If you post for 6 months, go post 3 times a day. Get your ass on live every day. And that's why I be telling people, until you have done that, don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing about this being no scam. It's too good to be true. Like, motherfuckers don't want to put in the work. People literally want shit handed to them. And I just be like, but why though? Like, how are you going to even appreciate it? Like, I know, like, and I say this humbly, every time I get on this motherfucker, I'm gonna make some money. Like, just straight up. Like, that's not even me trying to be funny, because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I know how many motherfuckers I have helped at this point. It's like, bro, and it's like, you have to get to that level. You have to believe in your product. I talk to so many people, and I'm like, baby, you ain't been through the course. I know you haven't. Because the stuff that you asking me, the way how you feeling, how you're feeling stuck, I know. And I can only speak for DWA. I can't speak for nobody else. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. So let me not get on here. I ain't talking about UBC. I ain't talking about none of the other ones. No shade. But I'm just saying, I can only speak from my end. Facts. Hey, Warnies, how are you? Sis? I ain't seen you. Well, I ain't been on here either, so it could just be me. I just did a video on this, all that negative talk. Oh, I need to go watch it. Yes, sis. That part. Facts. Thank you. Yeah, and I just like, I'm gonna have to go watch your video, sis. But yeah, I just like that. I don't know if you were saying in regards to like the course or just negative talking in general. Like, y'all, like, changing your, man, let me leave y'all with a weird thought, because y'all know I'm a little off. I'm a little crazy. So, random as hell. But like, again, I tell y'all all the time, because it's important. Not that I like want to keep dreading on the fact, but y'all, when I tell you I grew up poor, like so poor that we used to open up the oven for heat, so poor that we used to pour water onto the stove, and we would have to, baby, they had this thread on Twitter. Was it Twitter? I don't fuck with Twitter, but was it Twitter or it might have been Threads? But anyways, girl, when I tell y'all it broke me down yesterday, because it was like, talk about a time like you've been so poor or whatever like that, and how like where you're at now. And like the people's stories was fucking me up, because I can fucking relate. Baby, been so poor where we used to literally put a steel pot of water on the stove, heat that bitch up, and have to share. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker said I used to hate to go last, for real. No, but the thought that I was gonna say, and this is like so off, but I was thinking about it today, and this is where I be meaning, like, people have to really like change their perspectives. Like, I don't get into the whole like, I mean, I'm a manifester or whatever like that, but when it comes to like all that scientific stuff, girl, I'll be like, baby, I believe in Jesus. Okay, I don't know about all that extra stuff. But yeah, did y'all hear about them people that went to space, right? The motherfuckers that went to space. I know this is random as hell, but it's gonna make sense. So, girl, they was in space for like 286 days. I'm a little nerd, a little weirdo, so y'all gotta excuse me. Baby, when I say sis went up there, came back looking like she was damn near 40 years older in 202 years, right? And that be the thing, like when it comes to like you thinking about yourself as a certain way, you think like you can, y'all, when I was fucking homeless, living in my fucking car, I will never forget. I will never forget. I will never, ever, ever, ever forget this. Fucking homeless, bro. Didn't have no money. I think I had like the, whatever the change that I had in on, like, it, like, that's how bad it was, right? And something just told me like, you know, trust God. But my phone. Child, ain't my phone on Do Not Disturb? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I was pre-launching my first 30 days, period. Period, see? Yes, us in the digital space. I'm not letting nothing stop me. I know that's right. 9 months in, period, warnings, period. Hopefully y'all can hear me because I'm over here talking. Shit. Girl, where is YouTube? Am I back? All right, y'all. Damn. Okay, let me hurry up and get off of here. So, they go to space and she come back looking old as fuck, right? But that just lets you know, like, I like them different dimensions and who you are and the different dimensions and shit like that is real. And the reason why I'm saying this, because like I said, when I was homeless and I was living in my car, like, I always tell people all the time, the fact that I never was kind of like, well, damn, if I could just get some food, if I could just get my lights cut back on or whatever, bitch, I'm in the car, cold, like, it's cool. God, I trust you. Because one day, bro, I always say, like, down to the T, I've always wanted to live in the neighborhood that I lived in. Mind you, I grew up on the east side of town. I live on, like, the northwest side of town. And I was like, yeah, one day I'm going to have a motherfucking house over there. I'm going to be walking, pushing my baby in her little bougie ass stroller or whatever like that. Like, one day I'm going to be there. You know, this is before I met my husband and stuff like that. And like, I don't know why, I just always remember that moment. It's like, even in the craziest time for it not to make sense for you to ask for the bare minimum, to see yourself differently, to see yourself in a different way. I tell people all the time, like my mentorship, and it's not what I want it to be, which is why I'm trying to create this thing that I'm trying to do. Y'all stay tuned, stay motherfucking tuned. But no, like I always had this vision of like, I would be talking to people or talking to women and helping women because like I have such this, I don't know. And it's just like, you gotta see yourself that way. And it's like, we be so motherfucking afraid because of the people that be fucking around us. You know what I'm saying? That like, we feel like we can't think of ourselves that way. And it's like, why not? You know what I mean? Motherfuckers would be, I was listening to this podcast earlier today and I gotta finish listening to it. Matter of fact, that's why I'm trying to hurry to get off of here because I want to finish editing this video too. But Myron, y'all know I love me some Myron. Y'all know I love me some Myron. But you know, and he was just talking about, you know, how people are so quick to think that it's so hard to make $1 million. And it's like, it's not. Like, we are so programmed to think that our mind can't go there or we can't think that way. And it's like, motherfucker, you better think highly about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You better think highly about yourself. You better think about yourself in that next level. Why not? Like, and that be the, and like, that was the shift that I honestly needed, that I feel like that unlocked the code for me. And I feel like that's a lot of the difference for, a lot of people that aren't necessarily, you know, being successful in this digital marketing space. Like, bro, you not applying. I guarantee, because it's not possible. It's not like, y'all, I'm telling you, write down your motherfucking goals for 4 months straight, every fucking day. Show up for yourself every day. And I guarantee you'll hit the motherfucking, I mean, be realistic, okay? You know what I'm saying? But like, you can, y'all, our power is within us. And that's the thing. And like I said, I hate that it took me to fucking 33 to figure that out. But you know what? Hey, better late than never, right? Yeah, we got to keep going, period. Yes, queen. Look at you now. Okay, y'all, look. And if you pot on this. Like, every time I be thinking about that, y'all, I'm telling you. You meant for facts. Thank you. Thank y'all. Absolutely, period. At least that period. 10 months in. Y'all, congratulations. Warnice. I'm 10 months in, but started taking it serious. See, and that's the thing. And I'm telling you, Shamika, like when you really I know when you double down and you make time for it, y'all. And that's the thing. And it's just like, because it's funny as I'm recording, like, because I've been doing like a lot of recording and stuff here lately. I'll be really trying to like articulate it where it makes sense. But it's just like, why do we, why don't we think that way? Why don't we think that we can't go there? And the best way I can relate it back to is when you're a child, when you're a kid, you know, even having an imagination and stuff like that. Like, baby, I'm gonna be a motherfucking superhero. I'm gonna be an astronaut or whatever, and a motherfucker can't tell you nothing. It's us going through life and life being hard, I guess, or you know, going through things. And not saying that people that are successful don't go through things. That's not what I'm saying, because you know, people experience death, people experience loss or whatever like that. But you gotta get that child energy back when you believed in yourself and a motherfucker couldn't take you nothing. Honestly, for me, it took me to just delete motherfuckers out of my life, and that's what I needed. Because I was just like, oh, you don't think that I can't do that? How am I gonna let somebody tell me I can't follow my goddamn dream? I'm listening to them. Bitch, I'm listening to you. You ain't even got no goddamn job. Like what? You know what I mean? So it, you know, for some of us it takes that, but then some of us, you know, you can get that click. And honestly, the best thing and the best way I can say this is the moment that I was like, you know what, I really want God to like lead my life. And y'all know I'm a cusser. Jesus knows my heart, okay? And he told me, look. But the moment that I was like, you know what, I want all these blessings. I want all these life-changing experiences. I want this, I want that. But yet I don't even make time for God. The person that I want to fulfill my order, I don't even make time for him. You know what I'm saying? And the moment that I did that, you know, I had every excuse that I could possibly think of why I didn't or whatever like that. And and still to this day, I'm not a person that goes to church. I watch it online. Maybe I read my Bible, because in this world that we live in, honey, I don't want to be a part of it. But you know, like, because I'm big on like, oh, you know, I definitely want to be paying tithes, and you know, I try to sow seeds in other ways. Okay, I do try to give back to my community. No, but like that was my shift, and it taught me so much. It brought into like, okay, writing down your goals. And again, I told y'all I had this whole little case studies where I was started studying millionaires and was like, what do they all have in common? Because if this is the person that I'm saying that I want to be, I need to be living these lifestyles, baby. And again, that's why I be telling y'all, like, even from changing the way you eat, taking care of yourself, working, like, you move differently. You know what I'm saying? When you about that life, okay? You really do. Sorry, y'all. Right? That's so true. I be looking for validation, other people. Why do we do that? And that's why I'm telling y'all, like, honestly, because I talk to so many of y'all and I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all loving y'all support. And it's just me protecting my heart, honestly. Not saying that I don't believe y'all or anything like that, but like, Leash, like, that is something that I struggle with for the longest. And it's just like, we all should get along and love each other. And I respect your opinion. I want you to respect mine. And baby, fuck these people. Fuck. Humbly, sincerely, with love. Fuck y'all. Like, girl, don't come up in here. I'm almost done. And it's just because of the type of person I am now. You know what I mean? I'm a softie. Baby, I'm gonna give you not just my shirt off my back, baby, I'm gonna give you my drawers. That's me. I'm giving you that's me. And it's just like, I can't do that no more, because in order for Sierra to take off, and you know, and I don't know, maybe this will help somebody or resonate with you, because you may be that same type of person. Like, it makes me feel like I can just take off. Like, I love not giving people access to me in the weirdest way. Again, I mentor people, I coach people. And because, again, like, for so long, I've always been in these one-way relationships or whatever like that. And not that I'm saying, because when I talk to y'all love on me, y'all support me, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all that I talk to. But I love that it ends right there. I love that I don't have this commitment, or I'm losing sleep, or being worried about somebody. Like, baby, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It really is. It really is. And, you know, it's one of those things, like, again, in the point where I'm at in my life right now, it's kind of like, for so long, I've lived this life of like, hey, I want this, I want that, I want that. Where now it's just like, God, whatever it is that you have for me, or that you want for me, I'm gonna let it happen, because I know it's gonna be a blessing. I know it's gonna be full of abundance. I know I'm gonna prosper. So, baby, do your thing. I'm gonna sit back and relax, you know, instead of me like, I want this, I want that, because everything that I forced, or that I said that I wanted, that was, you know, to that next level type stuff, that shit always came crashing down. So I said, you know what, God, okay, I get it. It's been 33 years, but I get it. Do your thing. I'm just gonna chill and reveal to me whatever it is. And for everything that I have followed along with, and I prayed about and asked for confirmation about, it's been successful. It's been, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? It came out all right. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm telling y'all, like, for real, like, if it's even with starting a business, like if you're just getting into this digital marketing thing, or maybe you're restarting your journey or whatever, man, Psalms 8, put that in the foundation of your business. You know how people go and lay scriptures and stuff when they building their home and stuff like that? Do that with your business and say, God, lead me. God, use me as a vessel to help people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to make money, but at the same time, I want to help people. I want to inspire people. I want to motivate people. I want people to know, like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I personally always share my story with y'all. Like, this shit ain't all glitz and glam. That's why I be showing y'all the vlog, baby. Ghetto. Behind the scenes. Struggling. Okay? But at the same time, we can still go get through it. And if I can do it, what I always say, y'all can do this shit too, okay? For real, facts. Now, this definitely went totally left. But like I said, y'all, when I seen that video, I was like, you would have thought digital marketing was my motherfucking child or something. I was like, she said, what? Why would she say that? But she did, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, y'all, be open-minded. And honestly, again, to help somebody that has been in high school, to helping basically a senior citizen, and they were a success in it, baby, them two people alone. Fuck all the people in between. No, seriously, like, fuck all the people, not fuck all of them, you know what I mean? Not like that. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't saying it like that. I wasn't saying it like that. But no, like, it's impossible. But again, change your mind. Change your mind. Like, you got to change your mindset, bro. But you got to believe in yourself. But ask God to be in the foundation of your business. Ask God to be ask God to be in everything that you do. And seriously, like, God bless this. I'm telling you, every time when I be seasoning the food, God bless this food, because y'all know I'm a little suspect when it comes to seasoning. Do I add a little more? Okay. All right, I will. You know what I'm saying? But for everything that I do, y'all, I'm like, who is this old lady? Which I know I've been an old hoe for a long time. Where I'm like, I everything that I do, I literally be like, God, lead me and guide me. Before I got on this live today, I said, God, I don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't been on here in a while. I don't want them to be like, bitch, where you been? Sorry, Jesus. You know, you understand. But God, lead me and guide me. Hopefully it'll resonate with somebody. Hopefully somebody will see it. And it's crazy how every single time I say that, somebody will send me a message and be like, oh my God, I see you're like, you're, and I'm like, y'all, I ain't saying nothing, but just telling y'all the truth. I mean, that's all I'm doing. And if this is easy, I can show up as me. I ain't got to put on my little fake YouTuber. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me. Yes, you better say it. Mindset, baby. Mindset, everything. Thank you, Leash. My store up and everything. I've been yeah, you need to stop playing, sis. Get on it. And it's like, y'all, like, we personally self-sabotage ourselves. Like, I tell myself all the time, I'm like, y'all, I go back and I'm so shitty that my stand store restarted, because, like, baby, when I don't know if y'all remember when I had dropped my what's it called, external hard drive or whatever, I was putting, like, I would be saying, because, baby, one thing about it, I'll be deleting shit off my phone now. After I post it or whatever, baby, I'm deleting, because I'll be always out of space if I don't use my external hard drive. And I'm so mad because, like, I mean, I got, like, once I was in, like, 70,000 or whatever like that, but, like, I had to start over my stand store, so I guess I'm not gonna get a plaque or whatever until I hit 100K again. But like, I go back and look at that all the time. I'm like, bro, I was terrified, scared. I was like, man, but I trust Missy for some reason. I don't even know her, but I'm like, I trust her. Like, and it took me to see a black person, like, to make me move or whatever like that. But I was gonna let $500 hold me back. Y'all, I'm about to, as soon as we hit 200K, like, baby, I'm about to be a multi. That wasn't even my baby. Get comfortable with words being in your vocabulary. That's another thing, baby. I am a millionaire. I write that shit down every day in my journal right here, baby. Every day, baby, don't play with me. Every day, I write it down. I am a millionaire. I do this, y'all. The video that I'm gonna post for y'all, maybe I'll post that one tomorrow. Y'all gonna like it. It's random. I'm nervous because I don't know what y'all gonna think, but I'm gonna show y'all what I be doing. Because y'all, I'm telling y'all, the life that you want, as long as it's in God's plan, okay? Ask God for clarity. Okay, do your little fast or something like that. But seriously, it's already yours. You just have to jump over the little things and get there. But it's already yours. It is. What happened to your stand store? So, just so you know, if you know this, if you ever, like, switch your Stripe account or whatever, it restarts your your payment information. So I didn't know that. I'm thinking but I had to, like, delete my old Stripe and reconnect a new one, which I should have just did. I wonder if it would have did that for PayPal. And I asked, and they was like, no. And apparently this has happened to other people too. I didn't even know it was a thing. I'm like, damn, I wish somebody would have said something. So I've been trying to like tell people, hey, don't switch your Stripe account, whatever you do. I mean, well, if you care about, trying to, but I'm like, it's cool. I said I was going to give myself to the end of May to try to make another 6 figures, which I think I can do it. Sorry, where was I? I've been watching your journey from start point. We basically kind of started around the same time, Warnies. Man, you making me want to walk out of look, don't walk out of work, please. We gotta get some profit for. Hey, no, but for real though, it's funny. I was vlogging earlier today, y'all. If y'all go in, if y'all just randomly, if y'all be like, hey, bitch, you said this on live, but no. Ironically, today was my first day back because we was out of town. Girl, and I had to go in the office today. Like, granted, y'all, my job is literally 100% from home. Every once in a while, we'll have like a meeting and somebody was basically retiring and then they just went ahead and made one of our meetings in person. So, girl, I'm in there and I tell y'all all the time, like, and this is why I haven't quit, y'all. When I tell y'all I literally don't do anything, and my supervisor, my boss was like, bro, stop saying that. But I'm like, I don't. Like, compared to what I was doing on my old job, like, y'all, I was literally, first of all, managing 30 people. First, second, and third, I used to have to process purchase orders. I used to have to do I used to be so overwhelmed in my job, but I actually enjoyed it because it was a challenge. Y'all, what I do now here, I mean, I do a lot of data entry, but basically, essentially what I'm doing is I approve projects for like city construction. So, baby, the project manager send me their little project. I look at it, make sure all the fields match. I got me a little key, little guide, make sure everything match. Boop. That's all I do. That's why I'm still here. But no, so I'm in the meeting, and mind you, like, granted, I got a degree, but it's in aviation engineering. It ain't got shit to do with what we doing over here. I work at a utility company. But I'm sitting in this meeting and everybody's like, they're just so passionate about what they talking about and their job. And baby, when I tell you I'm checked the fuck out, now granted, it's my first day back, so maybe that was just kind of normal. But I'm just like, bro, I'm about to quit. I'm about to get the fuck up and I'm about to walk out. Like, it took everything in me, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, and it's so funny, and it's like, I'm like, God, was that a sign? Right when I said that, y'all, why somebody buy DWA? And it like made me perk up, and I was like, oh, let me pay attention. What's going on? Okay, the number said what? All right, baby was out of it, but I am personally just trying, like, me and my husband, we have like goals, like, honestly, y'all, we trying to pay this motherfucking house off. We be paying an extra little $2,000 on our principal every month on top of our house payment. But no, baby, when I tell you, like, I was like, it's Sierra, it's calm. And that was another thing, and I talk about this on the vlog too, but y'all know, y'all my YouTube family, I'm gonna tell y'all, that's the thing, like, I need to start catching myself, because I tell y'all all the time, like, oh, I'm never gonna quit my job, whatever, and it's like, baby, but why though? Because sis, if you hit that $1 million in sales, like how you said you was serious that you was gonna hit this $1 million in sales this year, so how does that make sense? You hit $1 million and you're still working this $2 ass, well, I ain't gonna say a $2 ass job, I make good money, y'all. I do make good money on that job. I mean, an average good salary, but it ain't no money. You know what I'm saying? Because baby, after taxes, it ain't shit. Like, it ain't no money. I tell you all the time, my check be $2,700. It's not anything crazy, okay? So to make that in a day time, baby, I said, oh girl, I'm holding on. Oh, I'm holding on. This health insurance, baby, this health insurance. And then, because I was like, I had this whole time I'm thinking I'm going to get in my 401k whenever I leave this bitch. I had found out a couple months ago, they was like, oh yeah, or not 401k, my pension. Because a lot of jobs don't offer pensions anymore. Girl, somebody said it to me, they was like, no, you have to be here for 10 years. I said, well, that changed the game. I don't know about that. Baby, I got a solid, maybe a year left in me. I'm trying to stick it out for another year, y'all. But baby, I don't know, because baby, once that $1 million hit, I don't know. And if it's liquid, baby, I'm up out of here. Why am I here? I would be like, do not touch me, hourly workers. I'm just playing now. But I never would. But don't walk out, leash. Please don't, sis. We gotta get that profit, okay? Get it going. And I tell people all the time, because there's a lot of people that I've mentored and they have like quit their, and I'll be like, damn, is something wrong with you, Sierra? Because like, bitch, how you out here preaching and teaching this is that, and you ain't even, but I'm like, I never tell anybody to quit their job. Like, I don't, like, if your system, like, again, y'all, like, for anybody that's like in customer service or, I don't know, like have to go in the office or something like that, like, I feel for you. Hell yeah, quit that motherfucking job if you can. Like, baby, if you making enough money and it's more than that, and it's been consistent for at least 6 months, I mean, I just believe in having a good savings, you know, just in case this world is fucked up. But I do believe in walking out on faith, but let's be smart about it too, okay? Because some motherfuckers be like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job tomorrow. Baby, you made $2. Well, what are you doing? Shamika said, ooh. Well, that part. Now, once you hit that multi-million, it's time to, now for real. Yeah, they don't be just giving the pinches away. They already, I know, Tori. That's why I was like, bro, I gotta. But when she said, I said, oh, baby, I'm not gonna be here for no 10 years. I mean, I didn't make 3, but I'm like, nah, I'm just not. I'm just gonna have to opt out of the pension. Like, do it. Is it prorated? Do you get something for 3 years? I guess I'll say no facts, no for real. But no, and it's just like, again, you gotta think big. Like, I'm like, baby, pumping some money, imagine putting $5,000, $10,000 into a mutual fund. That could be my pension. So that's why I'm saying, like, we have to be really open minded and really watch what we say, because the power of the tongue is real. And it's like, Sierra, again, I feel like I'm stopping my own self by saying, okay, I have this goal of hitting $1 million in sales this year. And that's why I don't give a damn about the plaque. Because I said, baby, I'm gonna get the million plaque. I mean, I'll get the 6-figure plaque again, but baby, we're going for the $1 million plaque from Stan Store, the purple one. But I was like, you know, and this is why I'm telling y'all that stop creating scenarios in your head, or like, oh, well, I did it or whatever, because it's affecting your business. And that's why I'm telling you, even from my standpoint, I don't know everything, y'all. I don't claim to, but I'm saying, like, again, how can you say that on one hand, oh, you're gonna make $1 million and you're gonna still be at a job that will take you, what's 80? I don't even know what the math is. Sad, yeah, but I make $86,000. How long? Let's just say on average, what is that? 10 more years it would take me to make $1 million. So let's make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't make sense for me to. It wouldn't make sense, you know, to still be there. And that's why I'm like, bitch, like, come on. But that pension did sound good though. It ain't never enough. Don't put unless it's related to your business and you bring it out. Yeah. Yeah, because maybe, I mean, but at the end of the day, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, play out these, again, y'all, when y'all, it'll make sense when I drop this video tomorrow, of what I was talking about, because I don't know, should I put this vlog today? I don't know. I feel like I've been overwhelming y'all with the vlogs, but I just don't be having time to do sit-down videos, and I've been doing a lot of, like, recorded behind the scenes, but maybe, I don't know, or if not, the vlog, you know what, since I went live today, this is gonna count as something, so we're gonna drop the vlog tomorrow. The other like short video I put together of y'all, of like, seriously, like, how you can manifest your dream life, and it really, really works. I think y'all gonna like the video. I think y'all gonna like it. But seriously, y'all, like, start spending time with yourself. Like, that be the thing. Again, I don't want to get too deep, but you know, like, what you put in your body. Drink some water. Well, y'all, water is energy, baby. Bless your water before you drink it. There's just countless things, okay? But if anything, get to know Jesus and literally ask him to put his hands on your business. Ask him to, again, like, there was a young lady that I mentor. We was kind of talking about it, and like, she was so excited to get started with DWA. And, you know, I always ask people, like, when I'm like, hey, you know, I'm a vibe person. So I'm like, hey, sis, like, can I pray for you? Can we, like, pray or whatever about it? You know, because she was just, like, really praying for clarity and stuff like that. And her plan was, like, hey, I'm going to sell DWA and I'm going to make all this money or whatever like that. And it just was not working. Like, we tried, and, you know, to shift her, and I'll say this and I'm about to get off. We, like, tried to, like, shift her strategy around. She did post, and I was like, okay, girl, we're going to try to post for 30 days or whatever. Like, she got a sale, don't get me wrong, but it was nothing crazy. And, you know, I was just like, hey, like, can I pray for you? Like, can we, like, pray and, like, you know, and literally, like, ask God for clarity? Long story short, girl launched her own motherfucking thing and is doing wonderful. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, again, we be so focused, or you'll see somebody else doing something and you're like, oh, I want to do that, whatever. And it's like, if that is not God's plan for you, I mean, yeah, you might get a little something here or whatever, but like, ask God to reveal what your purpose is. God, what do you want me to do? How do you want? Because again, whatever it is, and y'all, I'm telling y'all, Psalms 8, that's my favorite scripture to, you know, as far as like, if you trying to do anything. So, Psalm 8, that thing, okay? You see me, I caught myself. But no, seriously, like, be open to hear what God wants for you and what he wants you to do, okay? Stop trying to copy off people because you see everybody, and that's the problem. Get rich quick scheme. Everybody want to do it, but people don't even take the time to realize that, oh, maybe if I just start out of the box just a little bit, I could be doing, nigga, fuck DWA, you know, I mean, in that case, fuck DWA, like, I can have a successful hair business, I can have a successful homeschooling, teaching, whatever. again, like y'all, it's not about that. Everybody's journey and situation is totally different. But at the same time, that's something for you to figure out. I can't tell you what that is, or whatever. Like again, and that's why I'm always telling people DWA is training wheels, a starting point. For a motherfucker that don't know what's going on, baby, I'm trying to make some money. I don't really know what to do. I ain't got no direction. I really don't feel like taking the time to go research on YouTube and try to put all this information together, because then I'm gonna get overwhelmed trying to put all this motherfucking information together. So I can go this route, learn the skills that I need, brand it, package it, do whatever I gotta do with it. And if I decide, hey, I want to resell the shit, cool. You know, I'm telling you, I've sold over 300, I think 300 DWAs now. Girl, I can't remember at this point. Shit, I lost track. I had a little tally mark going, y'all, because this is how dedicated, this is how excited I used to. I'm still excited, don't get me wrong. But at this point, I can't keep up. But so many, I would say at least 100 of them that I know of didn't resell it. They bought it for themselves. They bought it for personal development, to learn the skills they needed because they didn't want to go back to school, or they didn't have time to go back to school, and they wanted it to be the self-paced. They wanted to rebrand their business. There was a young lady, she bought it. She had a nail salon, and she lives in Nashville or whatever like that, and she literally used it to rebrand her whole. And you know, I haven't really. The last time I did talk to her, I think it was like right before Christmas. Like she said, she was doing amazing, and she owes all of it to Digital Wealth Academy. So here's somebody that has a physical storefront business that took it and applied it to their business because it wasn't doing well, because she didn't know about marketing. She started implementing email marketing. She started tweaking things to like her Instagram page, you know, how they talk about like pre-launching and stuff like that. Like, so again, and that's why I be trying to tell y'all, it don't matter. Like, I tell you all the time, Maurice, his ass, or I try not to say people's names, but I helped him. He didn't end up getting DWA, but I took the skills that I learned in DWA, because one thing, baby, I'll work with you, baby. Again, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying that this knowledge is just out of my own head. I tell y'all, everything that I've learned came from DWA, baby. So, and I use everything in there, and I helped him start his CDL volume books or whatever, to help people get their CDLs and get into the position to, start learning how to drive trucks. Basically, that's what that means, right? But like, so again, it ain't gotta be because you seen Sierra doing this, because you seen Crystal doing this or whatever like that. You gotta do the exact way, and you trying to. That's. It's funny. I posted a reel today, and I'm saying that's like one of the reasons why people fail at this, because they get into it and they literally try to copy what somebody else is doing, instead of being like, bitch, I'm in my own motherfucking lane. I'm gonna take this information, learn from it, and apply it accordingly. Okay. But all right, y'all. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. But if y'all don't have any questions, because y'all know I'm always over fucking talking you, I'm sorry. Let me get off of here. But I'm back. We're back. And y'all told Babe, I said, Babe, even though Xavier's birthday, that's why we kind of went, baby, let me tell you something. It was cold as fuck in Florida. Floridians, it's always cold in Panama, though. I feel like every time we go, it was cold as fuck. Okay? But I just love the ambiance. It ain't shit to do there. Just by the way, just so y'all know, all y'all got is Pure Park. It ain't nothing to eat. I'm sorry, I wanted to get that off my chest. But okay, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, since we went live today, no vlog up. I'll just save that bad boy for tomorrow. I'll post it probably tomorrow at 9. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it now, because I need to finish doing some recordings, y'all. But I have so many amazing things coming. I'm so excited to talk about. Baby, when I say it's giving brands, it's giving brand. I can't wait. So, but anyways, y'all, like I'm always telling y'all, please, because God be telling me to tell y'all, right there y'all goes, start spending time with him. 10 minutes. You can't set a timer on your phone for 10 minutes for Jesus. Because that's what it's saying. I mean, Sierra, did you talk to Jesus today right before I go to bed at 8:45? That's what my alarm say. And I'll be like, ooh, you right. Jesus, thank you. Thank you for my fingers. Thank you for my toes. Because, baby, I'm telling you, people be acting like they don't have nothing to be grateful for. Have a blessed evening, everyone. Stay strong, focus. We all got this. Sis had to stop by and support you. Thank you, Warnings. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go on your channel. I want to watch your video that you said, too. But all right, y'all. As always, I will link everything down below. If y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm kind of back. Like, look, my DMs is a little backed up, but I'm getting back to it. Like, matter of fact, that's what I'm going to spend probably the rest of the evening. Get this vlog finished, getting it edited, upload it so it can be... I'm going to schedule it for 9. That way I ain't got to do nothing, because I do have a couple calls tomorrow. But, all right, y'all. I'm back, so we can talk whenever you want, okay? Everything will be linked down below, DWA. Or you click the link in my bio. Check out my stand store. If you want to grow on YouTube, I have a YouTube course that I do not be motherfucking promoting. I'm sorry. But it really is good. I've gotten great feedback on it. And I wish I would leave this shit on the video so I can so people can see the shit, but it's fine. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for always supporting me, watching and liking the video, and I will see y'all later. Okay, y'all have a good day. Badass kids.